Hi everyone, thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do a pick a card on how he or she feels and thinks about me. And so we have 3 different piles. I'm gonna give you a few seconds to make your pick. And again, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, and if none of the piles resonated with you, then maybe this video is not for you. And I think I have other videos about this, so maybe you could check the other videos, because I feel like the energy always is a little bit different each time I'm doing the video. And so each video might not necessarily resonate with your current energy, and so just take whatever resonate with you, and then if you have anything that you want to share with me, just comment in the comments below. So let's go ahead with pile number 1. I'm gonna move these a little bit upwards to make room. Okay, here's pile number 1. It's 6 of Swords upright, 6 of Wands reversed, adjacent possibilities, and then it's getting to know each other. Okay, so well, first of all, I want to point out is that, I don't know if you noticed, it's 6, 6, and then you add these 2 together, that's a 6. Crazy. I know in the Western culture, 666 is a bad number, but in the Chinese culture, 66 is a great number, and if you have repeated 6, it means it's gonna be success. Anyways, just a little, just reminded me of that. So how does he or she feels about you, the viewer? So because this one actually stood out to me because it's about possibilities, adjacent possibilities. So it's talking about choices. So there's a lot of new and choices. So it might be a little confusing to this person that you're inquiring about, that they might be having a lot of choices. Okay, so there are I see 2 possibilities with pile number 1. So the first one is that this person that you're inquiring about, they're having a lot of choices, okay? And because there's the 6 of Wands reversed, so there's a lot of competitions for you, the viewer. So this person you're inquiring about, they're having too many choices, they can't make their decision, and so they want to keep it on the down low and just play their fields a little bit to see who they like the best, kind of. And so they might give you a little bit of that player feel, because they're kind of confused themselves as well. And yeah, so competition for you, the viewer. And this person probably has a lot of choices. They're probably a good catch, right? That's why you like them. And so you're probably having a little bit of competition with this person you're inquiring about. You have to compete with other people. And so you probably want to get to know this person a little bit more before you dove into this relationship, okay? And however, if you are already in a relationship with this person and you just want to confirm and see how they feel about you, maybe because something is weird, they might be having like a side fling, who knows, or having like second doubts, because there might be other people coming in and kind of luring them, tempting them, and so they are trying to figure things out a little bit. And And so you might want to talk to them and see what's bothering them. Maybe there are some things that the other person is catching on, and so that they could help them a little bit more, and so they feel like geared towards this other person where you're not providing the same support, right? So just maybe talk to your loved one about their needs and see how you can fulfill them, support them, love them. But if it's like a new person that you're inquiring about, you do have a lot of competition, but they do like you. They're trying to move away from that confusion, right? But they still want to keep it on the down low for now, because they feel like maybe in their past experience, that when they open up and when they tell other people about this new relationship that they're having or this new person they're interested in, it always falls through. And so they're trying to keep it on the down low. So if it feels to you that they don't seem to show a lot of emotions, or they're like kind of playing it cool a little bit, but you feel like they do like you, but then they don't, like that mixed signal is always bad. So you probably want to talk to them a little bit and see what is going on, right? But it might be because they feel like when they open it up to other people and tell other people about this new relationship, if it's not steady yet, it just might not work out. And so that's why they're keeping it a little bit like low key at the moment. Okay, so that's what I see for pile number one. So the one possibility is that the viewer might have a lot of competition with this person that you're inquiring about, and so you probably want to talk to them, get to know them a little bit more, just so that they're not a player. Another possibility is that they have a lot of choices and they're trying to sort through them. And if you're in a relationship right now, you might want to talk to them and see how you can support them, so that you will rise above from your competition or this other person that is tempting your person. And then the third possibility is that this person has been in relationships before where they tell other people about this new person that they're interested in. It would always fall through, or something bad would happen, and so they're trying to play it cool, a little bit on the down low and the low key type of thing. And so maybe you want to talk to them and just to have like that mutual consent, like, okay, we're gonna both keep it like kind of quiet for now until like we know for sure that our relationship is steady, blah blah blah. So that's the three different options that I see for pile number one. Let me know if this resonates. If it doesn't, well then maybe pick a different pile or watch my other videos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, so for pile number 2, we got the Tower reversed. You got the 5 of Pentacles reversed. Blossoming abundance. And then express your love. Okay, so first of all I see is that you got for pile number 2 people, you got the Tower in reverse. Well, the Tower card first, because this is something major for pile number 2's people. Something major is happening because of the Major Arcana card. You got both of them reversed. So I think your person is a little bit pessimistic, just because I feel this is a little bit the overpowering message for pile number 2, that this person is actually a little bit confused right now maybe, and then they don't see the future. They're very pessimistic. They're resisting change, and they feel like the foundation is maybe a little shaky at the moment. And so I think your person that you're inquiring about, they tend to be a very pessimistic type of person. They always see things like they always try to figure out like, well, what is the worst case scenario, right? So I think that is the kind of person that you're, that maybe I feel like that's the kind of person that you're inquiring about, like that's the personality. And so I think they're resisting change just a little bit. Why I say just a little bit, because usually the tarot card, you know, everybody's like, oh my god, it's destruction. When I say just a little bit, just because these two cards came out pretty positive. So so deep down inside they know, you know, that they should be more optimistic, because, you know, abundance and all that stuff, but they still like to, they like to worry. They always you know, try to see things the worst case scenario. That's, you know, what I said already. Okay, so Five of Pentacles is that again, I think it resonates with this card just a little bit, because this card is kind of supporting this card, that in that, you know, there's two beggars walking outside of the like this is a church or some sort of a house, right, with Five Pentacles on the window shield, on the window pane. That, you know, they're not seeing that, they feel like maybe they're being left out in the cold again. So they always have that fear of being rejected, being that they are going to you know, not get what they want and feel disappointed. And so I think there's some confusion right now for pile number two's people, okay? For your people, the person that you're inquiring about. And I feel like you might need to, like what this card is saying, express your love. So that maybe you need to tell them how you feel. I know sometimes we don't want to do that because we feel really vulnerable. What if this person doesn't feel the same way? But maybe you can figure out a way where you can let them know, but without like giving off too much, right? Because sometimes people still like that little chase thing, right? It's fun, the ambiguous type of things. But just let them know a little bit more, maybe express it a little bit more. Maybe they're unclear how you feel, how you, the viewer, is feeling towards them. And so they don't want to express too much, because they have like a great fear of rejection, and they always, you know, try to think of the worst thing that could possibly happen. And so that would prevent them from acting a little bit. And Pentacles is like the slowest energy, right, out of all the cards, the suits. And so they're not going to move really fast, although the Tower is going to happen pretty fast. So it's a little contradicting. So I feel like they're always swinging back and forth. They're unsure what they want to know. And Five is also about change and confusion. And so they're definitely kind of resisting change a little bit, and they're very confused, okay? So maybe to help them out a little bit, you should express your interest in them, right? Or if you're already together, they might feel like sometimes the way you act, they don't feel that love, so you want to express it a little bit more. Maybe you're the type of person that like to express your love through action, and the other person is not that type of person. Like they like to hear words, right? So I know there's like a book that talk about like 5 different languages of love. So maybe you need to figure out your partner's love language, so and then you use that language to express love to them so that they could feel loved, right? But I feel overall number 3 is about blossoming abundance, right? So once you do that, I feel like it is going to be going towards a pretty good outcome. This person is very pessimistic, so you're gonna, like, I don't know, try to convince them a little bit. So if you're not in a relationship with this kind of person yet, be prepared that they're always gonna think the worst things and be very pessimistic, you know. And if you're really excited about something, they might give you like the complete opposite view of something and just like, whoa. Cool you right down. So maybe you want to think about if this is the kind of person that you want to be with, but if, you know, you truly love this person to death, you know, and you think that be really careful in war, like the kind of warrior they are, and you think that is a good thing because it complements you, then go ahead, right? And it is going to be blossoming abundance. That maybe the fact that they're a little bit pessimistic helps you see things that you don't see otherwise, right? So so that's how I feel like pile number 2's people is feeling right now. They're feeling very confused. They're feeling a little bit, they're scared of rejection. They're resisting change a little bit. So if you're not together yet, they're scared to step into that relationship because, you know, they feel like things might fall through or they might get hurt. So they don't want to take that step. So for you in pile number 2, you might have to be a little bit proactive and express how you feel to them and let them feel like, okay, I feel like safe, right, to be in this relationship. So that's what I see for pile number 2, and let me know if it resonates. And if not, then maybe pick a different pile or a different video to watch. Don't forget to like, share, or subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay. So for pile number 3, you've got Knight of Cups upright, 3 of Cups upright, all tied up. And pay attention to the red flags. I mean, just looking at the cards, I was feeling like, oh my God, I have like mixed messages, right? These two are like talking about something, and then these two are talking about something else. So for pile number 3 people, I actually feel it's kind of similar to 1 in some ways, but I do see a few options for pile number 3. So first of all, I feel like if we look at these 2 cards, you know, that it's all tied up, and pay attention to the red flags, is that the person that you're inquiring about, they're the type of person that they know what they want. They're very good at communication, very romantic type of person because of the Knight of Cups. However, for a 3 of Cups, usually in a relationship in a relationship reading, it could mean celebration, but it could also mean like competition, or there's a third party, right? So so I see one of the potential reading for pile number 3 is that this person that you're inquiring about, they're a very, like, look at this, it's like a Prince Charming, right? So they have a lot of people that that love them. Okay, so you the viewer have competitions, and they are very forward, they're very communicative, and they're a little bit because it's a cup Knight, so action wise is a little bit lacking of that. So they're not the type of person that would just go get what they want very quickly. They might through communication and emotions, right? So perhaps they're bonding with the third person, so that's why you're watching this video and you're like, gosh, something is off about, you know, my person. So they might have somebody else that they're interested in, and they're thinking about going towards them. And so you're feeling like you're all tied up with this person that you're inquiring about, and you can get out because you really, really love this person. And there are some things that this person is doing, and you need to pay attention to, like the red flags, right? Like something is off. So that, you know, maybe they're having like an affair if you're already in a relationship. So the person that you're inquiring about, they might be having an affair, right? And you feel like, gosh, you're tied up to this person because you don't want to leave because you love them a lot. But maybe it's time, maybe, I don't know, maybe you need to gather some proofs to see if that is what's going on, right? Pay attention to the red flags. That's what it's about. So like, make sure that that is what it is, right? That they are having an affair. But if you're not together with this person yet, maybe you're having other competition now. They might have 2 or 3 people that they're interested in, and he's trying to, or she is trying to, see which one they want, or if they're bad, they want to keep it all, right? And so don't let this person tie you, like, because they're very good with words. They're very good to, you know, I will want to say they're probably a little bit more manipulative, like emotionally. They know what to say. They know how to make you feel so that you would just love them and wouldn't want to leave them. So, but just be careful of that, right? So that's one possibility. And then the other possibility is like the complete opposite, okay? So maybe you are worrying, you, the viewer, is worrying way too much. And you have all your like vivid imagination. You have like, you know, sometimes when we're like super happy, we're like scared. Something is going to go wrong because like things are just too good to be true. So that might be like how you're feeling right now. Like, oh my God, there's so much. This is like, I'm having such a good relationship with this person that this can't be, right? Something is bound to go wrong. And so maybe you are purposely looking for red flags, right, in this relationship. Like, yes, this is exactly what I was expecting. So that might be that kind of energy too. So okay, so that this is all in your head. You're tying yourself with like, like things are not gonna work out because it's like too good to be true. But your person is like head over heels in love with you. They're like the total Prince Charming for you, just like everything that you're looking for, okay? And super romantic, super sweet, and you are having like an awesome time with this person, just like super great time. You like do everything together, you go to parties, and you're like the perfect couple, super happy, everything, like you're just happy with this person. And but you're like, this is too good. That's not possible, right? And I don't know, like something's gonna go wrong. But I think it's good to have that a little bit in the back of your head, but don't let that overpower you, which affects the awesome relationship that you're having. Okay, so so if you're watching the video because you're like, no, this is too good to be true, this person, there's something dark about this person. No, he's in love with you. You're having a great time together. Everything's kind of in your head, but you know, keep it in the thing. So you don't want to just be like, woo, whatever, right? Still want to protect yourself a little bit, but that's just more in your head. This person is definitely in love with you. You guys are having a great relationship, okay? So so I'm just going to sum it up right now. 2 possibilities for pile number 3. So one is that you got to watch the red flags, and you're tying yourself down because this person is really good at manipulating you, and you're just every time they talk to you and every time you see them, you're just like melting, and you're just like, oh, I can't leave this person. But they are having some like a side fling or an affair or another person that they're interested in, okay? So just watch out for that to see if this is really the person that you want to be with. Maybe collect some evidence before so that you know for sure, okay? The other possibility is the complete opposite. Everything over here, like you're tying yourself with like horrible like outcomes or whatever. Like things can be that this is too good to be true. You're trying to find all the things that could be wrong about this person, and so that it's like, oh yeah, this person cannot be that perfect, right? But he is actually, or she is head over heels about you. You guys are having a great time together. Just don't let this overpower your relationship because it might ruin it, right? But it's good to be just a little bit like watchful and careful, right? But no, if this is the possibility that resonates with you, you guys are a great couple. You are having a great time. He is in love, okay, with you. So that's all I see for pile number 3. Let me know if it resonates with you. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye.